Welcome to Mission Sonlight, reporting this quarter from Riga, Latvia in Northern Europe, and from the Media Missionaries of Network 7 Media Center. Today's report is part 2 of a two-part series on the immigrant and youth ministry in this region. Last month, we shared with you the challenges of the work in Europe, particularly those found in Latvia. We told you that the members have a plan to meet the growing need, with your help through the 13th Sabbath World Mission Offering.
The immigrant population grows daily, which are mostly refugees from the Ukrainian front. We also have a need to expand what we offer to our youth, outside of cramped and rented sanctuaries where we have no space and no place to do other kinds of ministry and fellowship with kids, young adults, and families.
In Latvia, youth and family community centers are a major part of the fabric of daily life. Other denominations have them, even the government operates them. Yet there is still a great need for these places around the city and around the country. We have developed a concept to share the truth as it is in Jesus, that is spiritual health, and also bring good physical and emotional well-being to our communities.
With the foundation of 2 decades of work in place, goodwill in government, and strong support from the community, church members are ready to take the next step in their evangelism quest. The Adventist Church in Latvia will create a physical center that will provide space for the Ukrainian immigrant integration, youth, young adults, and families to learn and grow and fellowship, and so much more. Members intend for it to be a center of influence unrivaled by no other nearby organization.
Our small youth center has been operating for 25 years. It has grown to full capacity with a schedule to fit in everyone into the small space. But we are at max. With the 13th Sabbath offering combining with our members' efforts, we will build a center of influence that will multiply our space for young adults, families, and our growing immigrant ministries.
Currently, 4 churches oversee the youth center, and they have pledged their support of the new COI, and 24 other churches in the capital region will be a part of the ministry plan too. There are 4 sites currently under consideration for the center. We visited 2 of them, where you can see they are adjacent to a mega store and a major fast food chain. These sites have been carefully and prayerfully selected, not only as good sites for construction, but for their proximity to the people they will serve and the access to services they will offer.
The center will operate with outreach programs, 6 days a week, with church volunteers leading out and other community volunteers too. On the 7th day, it will be consecrated for worship. We have many medical missionary-minded members who will fill the needs for knowledgeable and efficient staff and volunteers.
Visitors to the center will find language courses, sports and gymnasium activities, robotics, music, family and parenting programs, financial management classes, and so many other activities happening here. Our program already consists of music and drama camps for various ages. We will also offer facilities for massage, an exercise class, dental care, a health food store, as well as an ADRA office and health assessments. These will make an impact especially on parents and immigrants with physical and mental stressors. It is important to say there will be counseling, spiritual seminars, and religious programs for everyone who comes. They will know more about our God.
The Baltic Union of Seventh-day Adventists has made a commitment to youth and families right here through centers of influence. This 13th Sabbath, you can join them in changing communities like this for Christ.
The church is alive with young adults. We have invested a great deal in leaving young adults in charge of the church. We expect the leadership of the union and conference to skew much younger at this year's constituency meetings.
There are actually 2 outreach programs that center around children and youth. Pathfinders for youth in the church to invite their friends from outside, and what we call Maranatha, the camp that I have been leading, that my father-in-law started many years ago. It is community-centered and all are welcome. The Pathfinder Club has actually been the most effective for baptizing the non-Adventist youth. Pathfinders have 60% non-Adventist in their clubs. One girl brought 5 friends to Camporee last year. After that camporee, the kids were interested in getting together to learn more, but the church had no place for them to gather and to study. Maranatha has 40% Adventists. Maranatha has been focused on friendships with youth and families, and not proselytizing, but lacks space to gather in cold winter months.
The entire center is called Latvia Health Mission, 30% Adventist, 20% other denominations, 50% unchurched, and 5% of those attending are Ukrainians. And that is a big hurdle, reaching Ukrainian families who have lost hope. boredom and sadness has turned them to crime, this is a priority.
There is much work to do, and you are a valuable partner to finish this work.
We have thankful and happy hearts to help other mission projects as we see them in the World Church. God has already blessed us thus far, and we have resources to begin this, but not enough. So we are thankful to everyone who will contribute to this, and may God bless abundantly. Let us do the work together.
The most important goal of it all is for us to help kids to learn about Christ through these activities. And we are extremely grateful to everyone who will donate during this 13th Sabbath to the building of this Influence Center. Whether it will be a big or small amount, everything will count towards getting these kids to learn more about Christ and get them closer to Christ.
We're planning activities for family, youth, and immigrants that through involvement they will know more about Christ. Influence not just the kids, but also their parents is the plan of the Influence Center. We are extremely grateful to everyone who donates, either big or small, for this center of influence.
When Sabbath September 30 comes, what will you plan to give to assist your brothers and sisters with more tools to reach the postmodern European with the truth as it is in Jesus? Plan to give liberally for the people of the Trans-European Division. From London, England, and the media missionaries of Network 7 Media Center, this is Mission Sonlight.